Although guns have fallen silent on the LOC after the renewed pact on the ceasefire between India and Pakistan, nefarious activities of Islamabad have not stopped yet in Jammu and Kashmir. The terror-breeding nation has devised multi-pronged strategies to hurt India's sovereignty and integrity. It is now relying on drone technology to carry out attacks and sending in arms and trucks into India. Indicating a new terror challenge for India, two explosive-laden drones were recently used to attack the Air Force station in its Jammu district.
India witnessed a glimpse of modern-day drone warfare as two unmanned aerial vehicles or UAVs dropped sophisticated improvised explosive device payloads at the Air Force base in Jammu recently. One of them fell on a building, creating a hole in the roof, and the other exploded in an open area. In the first terrorist attack of its kind, two IAF personnel suffered minor injuries in the explosion that happened within 6 minutes of each other. This is the second attack on an Indian military airfield in recent years. On January 2, 2016, four Pakistan-backed Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists attacked the Pathankot airbase, killing 7 security personnel. Initial investigations by Indian authorities suggest that the recent attack was carried out by Pakistan-based terror outfit Lashkar-e-Taiba. It appears to be part of Pakistan's larger sinister conspiracy against India. By using such drones fitted with explosives, terrorists can penetrate into Indian territory without actually having to infiltrate terrorists or engage with the armed forces in encounters. Removing the human element from the equation also allows perpetrators a greater degree of deniability.
Geographical proximity of Pathankot or Jammu Air Base. Jammu Air Base is only 14 kilometers from Indo-Pak border. That attracts the attention of Pakistan Army. And this drone attack is first of its kind in the history. And it's my belief that it is just an experiment. It is a dummy run. Pakistan will try to enhance and scale up the type of drone attack on our air bases. But they want to show their presence, and therefore these Lashkar-e-Taiba and their terrorists, they are trying to create show presence by resorting to such activities. But it's my belief that our operation all out and our preparations are sound. We'll be able to locate them and thwart their attempts.
Drone terror threat continues to hover on India's military installations in Jammu and Kashmir. After this attack, drones were spotted 5 times for the 3 consecutive days in different areas of the Union territory, which escaped when security forces opened fire. According to experts, this is the first time that drones are being used in an attack on defense installations in the country. However, there have been several incidents of Pakistan-based terrorists using drones in the border areas of Jammu and Kashmir and Punjab to drop arms, ammunition, drugs and money to fuel terrorism in the region.
These kind of drone activities, it is 100% sure that none other than Pakistan is involved in this, and Pakistan is trying to do all this. You see, drone activities and all these things, they are happening because of the Kashmiri talks that the Prime Minister is having, and also in the wake of the elections that the Prime Minister is proposed to have in Jammu and Kashmir. And the Prime Minister also said that democracy will be restored in Kashmir. So Pakistan has to play foul. Pakistan has to indulge into all these terror activities. And this is absolutely very, very shocking and horrible on part of Pakistan.
Last week, terrorists also lobbed grenades at a CRPF post in Srinagar, leaving 4 civilians injured. On June 27, terrorists shot dead a special police officer of Jammu and Kashmir Police at his home, along with his wife and daughter. However, in a major setback to Pakistan, the security forces gunned down 2 Pakistan-backed terrorists in an encounter including the Lashkar-e-Taiba top terror commander Nadeem Abrar Bhatt, who was involved in several killings of security forces and innocent Kashmiri civilians.
पिछले कुछ दिन में इनोसेंट को, सिविलियन हो या पुलिस वाला जो कहीं छुट्टी पर जाते हैं, अपने घर जाते हैं या मस्जिद के पास नमाज पढ़ने जाते हैं, उसको टारगेट कर रहे हैं लोग। एक सोसाइटी में, एक कश्मीर में एक फेयर साइकोसिस, एक ऐसा माहौल बनाना चाहते हैं कि इनको डर है आने वाले दिन में यहाँ काफ़ी टूरिस्ट आएंगे, लोग आएंगे, यहाँ पर अमन चैन होगा, उसको देखना नहीं चाहते हैं। कुछ पॉजिटिव टॉक भी चल रहा है, उसको भी डिस्टर्ब करना चाहता है। इनका ये मेन मकसद है। यह नहीं चाहता कि यहाँ पर शांति हो, लोग यहाँ पर विकासशील हो, डेवलपमेंट हो, लोग दो पैसा कमाए।
Over 100 days at the line of control have passed without a bullet being fired between India and Pakistani forces. But there is no commitment from Islamabad to stop sponsoring terror. At a time of increased vigil on the border, Pakistan-backed terror groups have been adopting terror tactics from other theatres like drones to drop weapons, tunnels to infiltrate terrorists, and introducing IEDs in Kashmir. This puts a question mark on Pakistan's intent as to whether it genuinely seeks peace at the border or it is hatching a bigger conspiracy. And peace gestures were merely a tactical move.